Wyndham Clark transformed his results fast. He went from the 150th ranked player in the world just 1 year ago to capturing his first win on the PGA Tour, followed by a whirlwind acceleration in the sport over the last year. He is now ranked number 3. I will share Wyndham's 3 game-changing steps so you can take your game to the next level and beyond. We are going to dive into the impact your mental game has on your results. We'll do this by analyzing an episode of the Netflix series Full Swing. This is where PGA Tour professionals Wyndham Clark and Joel Dahmen show a major contrast in golf mindset. I invite you to delve deeper into this narrative. It was season 2, episode 3, called Mind Game. This shows the contrast and vast difference of the thrill of triumph, not just of the competition, but of the mind, in comparison to the agony of defeat and messy mental thoughts. Imagine with me for a moment, you're approaching a challenging shot on the course. You have a clear vision of your desired outcome. You're feeling confident that you will execute it. You're hearing the silence of deep focus. In that state, wouldn't you agree that your chances of hitting that awesome shot are really good? Here's lesson number 1, awareness. Consider Wyndham Clark, who openly admitted he was actually resistant to working with a sports psychologist. And then he shared this. I had trained my mind over the years of belittling myself negatively. He became aware of this negative mindset and realized it was truly in the way of him reaching his full potential. How often have you heard that voice inside whispering doubts of fears, or maybe yelling them? So be aware and then be vulnerable enough to share so you can move forward. It's not a weakness. It's a doorway to strength and playing your best golf. Be honest with where you are right now and then set a path to get to where you want to be. What if you could transform that voice into one of encouragement and strength? Imagine how powerful that shift could be, how it might feel to stand poised with a positive mindset, feeling confident, focused, and resilient every time you step on the course. Wouldn't you agree that the power lies in your unconscious beliefs and habits? You know, I have a gift for you. This will help get you started on your journey of a mindset shift towards empowering beliefs. My success meditation will be a game changer for you. Just click on the link below or go to debbiesmeditation.com to get your free recording and get on that journey of empowering thoughts. Lesson number 2, acceptance. If you watch the episode, you may remember Joel Dahmen on the golf course. He showed negative reactions with his body language. He would slump his shoulders, slam his club on the ground, and then he'd say things like, "That is so bad, I can't putt," and many other things. Yet standing beside him was his caddy, Gino Boniali. He shined a beacon of positivity, attempting to transform the discouraging murmurs into words of capability. Gino was begging his boss and friend to accept that he needed the support of a mental game coach. Just like many other golfers have accepted that fact. Gino understands that Joel is incredibly talented, yet something is in the way, Joel's mindset. Don't you believe that you're better than you play much of the time? It may be time to accept that you need either a mental game coach or just spend more time on your mental game so you can unlock your true talents. You know, I hear golfers all the time say, you know what? I just need to focus on my driver. Once I'm hitting that well again, my confidence will return. And then what happens? Confidence returns, driver's going great, and then the short game falls apart. Wyndham Clark accepted that he needed the help of a sports psychologist. The person he picked, Julie Elion, and she shared that over the last 5 years, mindset coaching and sports psychologists have become more prevalent and relevant to an athlete's success. I'm seeing it in both the amateur level and professional level. You know, at the end of that episode, Joel accepted the fact that he needed to focus on his mental game, and he agreed to meet with a sports psychologist. Gino actually teared up in gratitude and relief, as he knows his boss and friend will transform with empowering beliefs. Imagine accepting that golf is a mental game and committing to enhance your own thoughts and emotion on the lane. It'll also impact your life. How much better will you play when you approach every shot with confidence and belief and resolve? Lesson number 3, action. It's time to take action to transform those negative thoughts and emotions. The actions that Wyndham took to go from 150th in the world and very frustrated to number 3 included, number 1, working with a sports psychologist to get to the root of his anger and frustration. And it was actually beyond the golf course where they found these. There was a shift in thoughts and behaviors after releasing and letting go of the root cause of the problem. Next, you see Wyndham meditating. He was making the shifts in his unconscious mind to get them in alignment with his goals and desire. And don't forget, my gift to you is a success meditation. So remember to click on that link. Wyndham also continued to work hard on his golf performance skills and fitness. You need it all, but so many of you are missing the mental game part. So lesson number 3, take action. Why is it so important? Not just for your golf game, but for your life. Neuroscience shows that negative self-talk and constant self-criticism can have a profound impact on your mental and physical well-being. And this is particularly evident in high-pressure environments, especially sports. We see it everywhere, but especially in golf. Those negative effects will increase stress and anxiety. Engaging in that negative self-talk will elevate those stress levels, because what happens is you release this hormone called cortisol. It's the stress hormone. And in sports, this is heightened stress, and it will interfere with your performance. It reduces focus and your physical ability to perform. It also lowers self-esteem when you're constantly criticizing yourself. You know, athletes who are continuously judging themselves harshly may begin to internalize those negative evaluations as the true reflection of their ability. This can create a cycle of poor confidence and poor performance. Negative self-talk affects golfers' performance because it shifts their focus away from the task at hand, away from the target, and it shifts them into worry and doubt. We know that there's an association between positive self-talk and positive emotions and great performances, as opposed to negative self-talk, which results in negative performances. So often we get overwhelmed with the struggle and the negativity. Instead of focusing on the positives, athletes focus on their perceived inadequacies. Negative self-talk can also sap the joy out of golf. It was probably once even more pleasurable for so many of you, and now that negativity has decreased your enjoyment. And so many people go home after a round and bring that negative energy and feel not great about themselves, and the rest of their day is messed up, and that could potentially impact the relationship. But here's the good news. These patterns can be changed. There are techniques called cognitive behavioral therapy, mental game training, the therapy of talk and understanding what the root cause is, of the challenge. I help my clients shift their mindset, just like Wyndham Clark did that for himself. It's a mental game coach or sports psychologist that will help you start to play your best golf and then start to automatically be more positive with yourself rather than the other. With awareness, acceptance, and action towards shifting your mindset, you will create empowering beliefs. After working with his sports psychologist, Wyndham Clark captured his first PGA Tour victory and then a major 2 weeks later. His secret? He says, now I truly believe that good things are going to happen. Imagine a life of that unshakable confidence and belief and positivity coming your way. So be aware of your own negative thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that are hindering your performance. Accept that you need to work on your mindset and then take action to transform those negative thoughts into empowering ones. Here's an action you can take right now. Be sure to click on the link and download that meditation. And also, I invite you to join my upcoming Conquer Your Golf Mind Challenge. Let's shatter your mental obstacles so you can play your best golf. And here's a bonus. Use the coupon code CONQUER50 to get a ridiculously low price. Even if you don't work with me, find someone who will support you. Do something to work on your mindset. It will not only change your game, it'll change your life. You've got this. Golf positive and live positive.